Hey everyone, welcome back to another Fallout 76 video on the channel. Last night Bethesda released something on the Discord where basically they were announcing that in the PTS they are testing out some changes to cliffside or sky camps. Now they haven't directly said what they've changed or what they are kind of doing specifically, but they have said that we are looking at ways to figure out if they feel more dangerous to travel to after a change the team has made server side. They put a little thing out asking people to log in and test it out, so I logged in myself. I don't personally have a floating camp, but I was hoping to find other people on the server to try and test it out for you guys so I can show some footage of it. But sadly when I logged on it was literally just me and one other guy who didn't even have his camp publicly placed, so I couldn't even find him, so that was just brilliant. Thanks to this though, I did go in and check out that kind of little text thread that they made around this so I can see what other people are seeing around the changes and stuff, whether it's positive or negative. It is a bit weird that they're doing more changes to this. I don't know why, because there was like a little episode of dodginess that went on a few months back now where someone got randomly banned for having a floating camp. They did eventually get their account back, but it was just a bit of a weird one, so floating camps are a bit touchy at the moment. Maybe a lot of people got rid of them, so not as many people to actually test these out in game. A lot of other people are complaining that they can't test them out because it's in their 3rd to the 9th camp slot, which they can't use because when you're in the PTS you can't use a lot of your atomic shop items, which is a bit of an inconvenience for this testing purpose. Going off the feedback though in this thread, there doesn't seem to be that many people that's actually tested it out, only literally like 5 people if that. Some of them's got some mixed messages, some of them's got some positives and negatives. One of them is Taylor Swift, who said, "I fast travelled, fall to the ground like always. After I fast travelled again, my audio crackled and I got black screened. 10 out of 10 stars. Through some further testing, Taylor then replied saying that the black screen and the audio only seems to happen when you're in 3rd person, like in Expedition or Vertibird, or out of power armor and fast travel 10 times now with no issues leaving server, joining, and so on, longer distances to Foundation, blah 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 blah." So they've tested out a few things and it apparently does work just fine. Someone else called Nuclear Wisdom came in and said, "So my sky camp above Helvetia spawn is worse now. When fast travelling to the camp it pushes me off the edge, falling because I was always on the edge, but on the edge of the floor. Now I'm on the edge of the sky, falling. Tried moving the camp module but gained no luck with that, nothing changed." Another person where the name's just showing T ... basically just said, "When I fast travel to my cliffside camp, it puts me in a crevice between 2 rocks and I can't move. Fast travelling again puts me at my camp properly." This is a kind of issue which we've known about for a while. And more positively, the last person, Fazer Rev, replied saying, "The fast travel points in my 2 cliffside camps remain unchanged. When initially placing these camps years ago, I took care to ensure travellers would spawn safely." Like I say, lots of mixed messages, but definitely want to keep an eye out for when the new update comes out, hopefully next month. It's a weird one that they're still adding little bits and bobs to the PTS. I'm not entirely sure whether we are going to be getting this in the first week or so of March or whether it's going to be a little bit later now. To me, I feel like this week or next week we should really be getting the Inside the Vault article and the PTS server should be coming offline, but who knows, maybe this is just like a little last minute change that they wanted to test out. 6 days ago there was also an update which I hadn't covered because I didn't think it was really that worthwhile to really cover on the channel. I thought it was pretty just a short and sweet little fix, but basically they have added in a couple of patches where the defender's armor and cavalier's weapons should now correctly reduce damage while blocking. Bolt Boy will no longer lose his head on the status tab in certain situations. The Rad Reaver will now give the proper amount of rads, which is 15, to the player, and various polish updates to the ghoul questline and ghoulification process. A few days prior to that, they also added in a new chem called the Fix, and this is in relation to being a ghoul. If you want to test it out now in the PTS, you can go on there and go up to the PTS logger outside of Vault 76. And basically the Fix is a new chem for ghouls which restores a large amount of your feral meter. Currently it's only obtainable by completing the quest A Fresh Pair of Jeans, and this quest is not working as intended right now, which is why you've not seen it yet. When we have more details on other ways to obtain the item, we'll be sure to share. That one to me feels like it could potentially be one where it may not be in the live version of the game unless they add it in a different kind of way, because at the moment if that quest isn't working and they haven't managed to fix it yet and it's not in the PTS, I'm going to say it's going to be delayed. So yeah, a bit of a strange one there, but that's all of the news for the Fallout 76 PTS. Let me know down in the comments when you think this update's actually going to be coming out. Of course, it is meant to be March that it is getting added, which is literally next month now. So fingers crossed it's going to be quite soon, as we're now in that horrible quiet point where everyone just starts taking a break and no one's playing, and yeah, it's just a bit of a quiet zone, isn't it? But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.